Thank goodness I've reached you. I'm afraid we have an escaped dreadlord on our hands. What knowledge do you seek? Honor the Tirisfallen. We must make haste to the Violet Hold. I will explain along the way. In ages past, the Forge of the Guardian was a source of great power for the Council of Tirisfal. When the Legion learned of the Forge's existence, the Council knew it had to be hidden somewhere safe. It was secreted to the Violet Hold. Not only was this the most secure location in Dalaran, it was a place few would think to look. It seems my fears were well founded. The Dreadlord is already inside. We must hurry! It's over, Dreadlord. Your evil reign ends here.
Pitiful wretch! You should have brought an army! What can one little mage do against the might of the Nathrazim? The Forge of the Guardian will be mine! You are pathetic! Your feeble spells cannot stop me!
He's too strong. We need the power of the Forge. Find a way past his barrier. I'll try to keep him occupied.
You will not escape so easily, little mage.
Nice work! Now, destroy the rift, siphoning power from the Forge. It's working! Activate the Forge!
Take my power, champion. Banish this demon back from whence it came.
I've had enough of you, Fellstorm. Prepare to meet your end!
I could use a little help here!
Fool!
Now's our chance!
Will know
Let's
your
bring him down!
secrets. Count your days, mage. I will return.
It is done. Thank you, hero. Alodai.
It is good to see you, old friend. Though I wish it were under better circumstances. The Dreadlord's defeat is only temporary. Once he regains his strength in the twisting nether, he will seek the Forge again.
Then I know what must be done. Alodai, we need your help. We must take the Forge of the Guardian to a safer location.
The Hall of the Guardian. It pains me to see it in such disrepair.
The Hall hasn't seen any use since the disbanding of the Council of Tirisfal. The wards protecting this place are still strong. I think it will serve our needs.
And what is your plan?
I shall reform the Tirisguard, and this mage will be its first champion. What say you? Terazim. You have my ear. Yes? The Tiras return here once you have retrieved the artifact. In the meantime, I'll see about tidying up a bit.
Greetings. I trust this projection is clear. This is Modera, Archmage of the Council of Six. I've come across a lead on a weapon that could significantly aid your fight against the Legion. My source is, well, unable to join us within the city. I ask that you meet with me at the crater of Dalaran's foundation in Hillsbrad. Due to the sensitive nature of this matter, I must ask for your discretion. If you attempt to speak to me at any other location, I will disavow all knowledge of this message. I await your arrival. Welcome. I'm glad you received my message. Well met. Safe travels.
Thank you both for meeting me in such an inhospitable location. I assure you that if I were able to meet you in Dalaran, I would.
The wounds inflicted by the Divine Bell incident run deep, Aethys. Others in the Council are not as forgiving as I.
Precisely why I'm here. If I can't return to my former position, then perhaps the Council would at least consider restoring my access to the city. As a show of good faith, I have information to offer. Baladash
I will bring
Malanore.
your case before the others, but I cannot promise the outcome will be in your favor.
You have my thanks, friend. I once knew Leandra Sunstrider, a distant relative of King Anasterion. Though she bore the Sunstrider name, in truth, her branch of the family held no claim to the throne. After Kael'thas's betrayal, she became obsessed with finding Felo'melorn to claim it for her own. I told her it was a fool's errand, that she'd never find the relic. Indeed, it has been many years since I last heard from her. But with the Legion's coming, I decided to begin my own search for the location of the blade. I saw a vision of Leandra with the weapon in hand. Around her, the land was covered in ice, and an all too familiar fortress loomed behind her.
Ice Crown, you believe you'll find her there?
Indeed I do. And nothing happens in that citadel unless its master wills it. I would not be surprised to learn he had a hand in this. Any news? We must overcome the mistakes of the past. Safe travel. The portal will take you directly inside Ice Crown. Hurry, it won't last long. I'll follow after you as soon as I can. Good luck, hero.
I sense an intruder who has come in search of plunder. You underestimate the dangers of Ice Crown, foolish mage. Your thoughts are transparent. I sense you have come seeking Felo'melorn. You hope to use it against the Legion. Interesting. I wonder if you are as powerful as you believe, then perhaps you may prove more worthy of the sword than the last mage who came to claim it. But be warned, I will not be responsible for the fate which befalls you, any more than I was for what happened to the last Seeker who hoped to take my relic. Should you succeed, should fail, then you will become a mindless minion of the Scourge. Do not expect my protection.
I too came to Icecrown in search of Felo'melorn. The Lich King gave me the blade, and more. He gave me purpose. Only when the blinding pain of life left me did I see the truth. Only then was the majesty of the plan revealed. You do not realize that you're groping in the darkness. Felo'melorn would be wasted in your hands. The blade is mine by the will of the Master and by rights of blood. Oppose me and you will be struck down. Mortal! You should have fled when you had the... Arise, ghouls! Feast upon this intruder's heart! Enough of these games! This ends here. If you long for my blade so badly, then you shall have it! Awaken, Gorwing! Tear my foe asunder!
I'm with you, hero. I'll hold Leandra at bay. Focus on destroying that monster of hers.
Aethys! How dare you! Have you forgotten who I am?
I remember who you were, but the creature before me now is but a walking corpse.
This ends now! Cold.
All doubt has been banished. You are truly worthy of the blade. Claim your prize and leave, hero. The living have no place within my prison.
An inglorious stain upon the Sunstrider name has been cleansed. Good work, hero. Let's go. The before the Lich King decides we've overstayed our welcome. I must plead my case before the Council. Esteemed Archmages of the Council, may I present to you the bearer of Felo'melorn.
Light be with you. Light, as you can see, our former colleague followed through on his promise of assistance. I trust you will take that into account as you consider his request to be allowed back in the city.
If he wished to use the blade for his own ends, he would have simply given it to one of his Sun Reavers. Aethas's actions appear to be genuine. I say we grant his request.
Very well. That's 2 in favor of allowing Aethas back into the city. Answer him. How do you vote? And what say the rest of you?
Yes, of course.
Then it is decided. Aethas Sunreaver, you are free to go. Do not misuse this opportunity given to you.
What knowledge do you seek? The Dreadlords must fall. I will help how I can. Beware the Nathrazim.
I'm out of range.
Now that's what I call a tip. Show's over, folks. Go on, scram. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. Step right up. Now, where'd that rabbit run off to? All right, let's see if I can get a portal through these wards you're talking about. Piece of cake. See you on the other side. Hey, 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 look at this. Nice place you got here.
You have my ear. All right, Akazamzarak. You have the locations. Do you think you can manage the portals?
No sweat, chum. I'll get your mages here in a jiffy. portals are good to go, boss. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna check out the digs here.
Mages of Azeroth, I have summoned you here because we face a threat to the future of the world itself. The Dreadlord Cathranatir has escaped into the Twisting Nether, carrying with him the secrets of the Council of Tirisfal. We must hunt him down in the Twisting Nether. Only then will we know his knowledge cannot be used against us. Will you join us and take up arms against the Legion? It is done then. Yes? The Tirisguard must not fail. Very well. Here, in presence of many of Azeroth's greatest mages, it is my honor to dub you Conjurer of the Tirisguard. This ancient title symbolizes the awesome responsibility borne by the Tirisguard. May you carry it with honor. It is time to meet with our new goblin ally in the war room. You can begin planning your next steps there. I have some personal business to attend to.
Yeah? Time is mana, friend. Where do you want to go?